Hey guys, how you doing? This is Jackson from Trinity and welcome to part 13 of Surviving Mars. So in part 12, whilst it's been a while since you've watched it, I believe this will be, it's probably been a very long time since I've watched this, played this game. So we have, in the last episode we had some major food issues. In fact, I think we nearly died actually. It became that bad. But now we are in a state where we have food again. We have quite a lot of food. We don't have much. We don't have any production right now. But with this dome that we'd set up, we were creating some farms to get the farms up and running, and we were also short on people. Now, did we get a rocket? So this is a rocket with the passengers on board. This one we'd sent. I think this was part of the one that we'd sent to come and do things for us. Maybe. Can't quite remember. I know that we'd assigned, wanted to get some new drones as well, and hopefully they will reassign themselves. See, we've got 6 of 100 here, so we've got quite a lot of drones in this area.
We have a food shortage.
And we have a food shortage again, but that should sort itself out, and hopefully the game will get resolved. I actually have somebody starving here, amazingly enough. I'm quite surprised by that fact. So it's like Dimitar is waiting to refuel. What's this one? So what we've got on here, Dimitar is still extracting a lot of the food that we've recently got. Having insufficient metals issues now. Why do we have a problem here? Storage space is full, so we're not creating metals. Oh boy. I did leave this in a bit of a mess, didn't I? Now, so let's get another dumping site on the go.
Resources are low.
Food resources are low. I don't actually think we're going to make this. The building's not working. What is going on here? Is it just purely down to the metals that's caused us the issue? Now we need fuel. So maybe it's time we did get another fuel refinery on the go as well, for that matter. Dimitar, you're not going anywhere because you are bringing food back onto here, which is what we need right now. We did have some extra drones. We brought in a load of them. So you literally have nothing to do right now at all. So drone, I'm going to reassign you to there. I'm hoping that we can select a number of them at one go. Maybe? No. We've had another dredger land as well. So Avril is here as well. So let me have a look. Was this to support? This was to support this dome as well. Let's bring this one in here, please, and thank you. That one's not going anywhere. So we have a number of what are going to be effectively homeless drones if we're not careful. So let's bring them. Any that are assigned to Victor.
Have arrived. Crop failure reported.
God damn it. How do we keep getting these crop failures? We must have a power problem as well. Oh wow, this is becoming a mess very, very quickly. Okay, let's pause. What's wrong? Oxygen produced water. We have lots of stored water, but we're just not collecting enough of said water. What's happening here? It's okay, not just produce water quick enough, is that the problem? Have I expanded too quickly? It may well be that we all just end up dying without getting to the end of the mission. What's happening here? See, that's not producing at full capacity due to lack of demand. So, where is the demand? Or where is the problem, should I say, more to that point? That's waiting for fuel. Has our fuel refinery stopped working? Oh, that's producing fuel. What's happening over here? See, not producing at full capacity due to lack of demand again. It's simply down just to a power issue, so okay, let's get some more power on the go then. I'm amazed that we're actually down on power. So we've got a lot more power now. We still have more water production. Just rocket ready to go. It is, so you can take off. That's good. I wonder if there's the fuel issue is simply because we have so many rockets on the planet right now trying to stop us from dying. Maybe it needs to be a case of this needs to be the priority. That could be a lower priority, as can that. Forbid exports, forbid exports. So hopefully we'll get some fuel to that location now. Power has been resolved. That is good. Water, not so much.
Scanned.
So in terms of... So we're working on a project to analyse the structure of the dredgers. So was that something that we were actually working on? Yeah, the dredger morphology. So okay, we were working on that as well. That's good. Hope that's going to give us what we need.
Resources are low.
Electronics are low, but we are starting to... That's the machine parts. Food production is back up again. Thank the Lord. Good grief. And what we're doing here, machine production, maintenance. So we should start to build those back up again. That's okay. Oh, it might be crisis averted at that point. I'm not too sure. But we still have quite a lot of drones that are homeless. It'd be nice if I could do a bulk select. Can I? Maybe do a bulk select. Doesn't look like it. So let's get some drones. How are we looking with drones over here? We need to get some drones over that way, definitely. But it does mean that I'm going to have to do a bit of a manual select and push of said drones. It's not going to let me reassign all, is it? Maybe that's what I need. No, it's no good trying to reassign them all. Unless there's something quite obvious that I am missing, which I don't believe there is. Get some drones over there. We're still not producing enough water. I don't know why that is the case.
Resources are low.
Food and water. Again, that's going up. I'm okay with that. No fuel for shuttles. Building's not working as the shuttle hub. I'm going to have to build another fuel refinery. But I believe fuel refinery takes water as well. Production, fuel refinery, consumption. 5 power and water. Let's get it set up there though.
Resources are low.
I'm going to probably have to get some more water hooked up, so we can hook it up into here, which won't be too bad. I'm surprised that we are now hitting an issue where we just do not have enough water. I'm pretty stunned by that fact, to be quite honest. I'll put the pipe in there like that, and we'll also want power. Put that there, and then build into life support, and Is it just under infrastructure instead? Again, it's been such a long time since I've played this. It's a recharge station. Recharges drone batteries. I see. Is it coming to life support? Water extractor. There it is. That's fine. Power will come. We have a drone hub out here, do we not? Yes, we do. And it covers that area. So everything will come along quite nicely. We'll get the water in. In fact,
Resources
whilst I remember, we will get the dumping site set up for this area as well. Lots
Crop
of
failure reported.
oh, god damn it. We're really not getting crops in.
A recent detailed analysis of the dredgers reveal that they're sending signals towards the Coronis asteroid cluster.
This occasional discovery was made later rather than sooner when the emissions are clearly marked to resemble cosmic rays in their wavelength. It is apparent that the source of the landers is closer than we thought. The science team immediately requested permission to dissect one of the dredgers to get their hands on the mysterious device used to send the transmissions. New research available. Dredger wavelength decoding. Destroying dredgers using drones reduces the cost of technology. Okay, so we're going to use drones to destroy the dredgers? Is another dredger on the planet at all? No, let's go and have a look at the technology. And what's it classed as? Dredger wavelength. Okay. So, is there a dredger anywhere on the map? Not that I can see right now. We are getting bound by this failure of our oh, the shuttle's not working. Shuttle hub's still not working. Is that now creating fuel? It is. I'm going to get some more water up and running for that. What are we going to do?
Sector scanned. Select
Going
a sector
get
to scan.
a fuel depot, which makes sense.
Resources are low.
Still low on electronics, but that's just because we're using some. So fuel is being produced. Shuttles are back up and running.
Resources
One
are
area.
low.
Can we please get some fuel to this as a priority? Did the shuttle hub over here get destroyed? No, it didn't, and it's working. So you need to get us some fuel, please, as a priority. Water is back up into the positive, which is very nice indeed. Very good to hear that. So what we're looking here, we can let that shuttle take off. And how was this one looking? That one's being refueled, but that's fine. Oh, okay. So we're just waiting for another dredger to land. Still have the dredger research to be done. We are getting more fuel being created. It's just if we can actually get it transported over. So that one doesn't have enough fuel. This shuttle hub has lots of fuel. That's now producing fuel. That's now producing fuel. Maybe it's just been a case of we put one over here as well. Maybe it's time I should have done the fuel refinery spamming a bit sooner. Because that doesn't have a fuel refinery here, does it? No. Need some pipes. Let's put that on there. Not too worried about the concrete extractor still not working. Seems almost fine, to be quite honest. Well, it does have a little recharging station on it. I didn't know that. It's the first time I've seen that animation. Right, to pause. So we have a dredger, and he's there. So if I now go, and it says using drones. So, does it mean RC Commander. So this guy, and I'm going to have to manage him, aren't I? Can you use that tunnel? And is that going to take me down to there? I can't remember where I put that tunnel now. So, RC Commander, I want you to come all the way over there, please. Did we not get a tunnel built down here? I thought I was looking at building a tunnel at some point. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Doesn't look like I have. This is he doing as he's told and actually going over here now. He is good. Going to the tunnel. Come out of said tunnel. And come down here. What I need to do is that. Just want to see if this will actually work. Whilst I'm waiting for that. Where's he gone? You do some scanning. Assume that by approaching this dredger, getting your drones, is he actually attacking it? Can't quite tell. They're not actually doing anything, are they? Wondering if I have like an attack
Resources
ability.
are low. Anomaly analyzed. Crop failure reported.
Wow, we're still getting hammered by the crop failures. Look at the tech research. Let's just give us a boost. Okay. Alright, Mr. Drone Commander. Come over
Crop
here and bring your
failure
drones.
reported.
Oh my word. Using drones to attack the dredger. I may have to Google that after I've finished here, but let's get this let's get my little drone guys. It said using drones to attack it, but I'm getting an attack option. So recoil all your drones. Get them back inside. Bring them home. I do wonder what I'm doing wrong. Or is it just that we're really sucky at getting crops out right now? And maybe that is the case. So we have 12 vacant residential slots. Do we have a power problem? We are down on power again. Wow.
Research complete.
Get that one there. Get that one there. Get that one there. And that one there. Okay.
We've completed the final analysis on the dredgers. But, as is all too common with the mysteries we encounter, it raises more questions than it answers.
Scientists concluded that the organic appearance of the dredgers is misleading. Even though their robust hulls are made to endure extreme impact forces, they are deprived of any sensors to react in no way to changes to their environment. Simply put, they are nothing more than extraction vehicles with simple programming. Here comes the best part. The dredgers are quite vulnerable. The alkaloid fuels they utilise for propulsion makes them highly volatile to oxygen-rich atmospheres. This is probably the reason why no dredger has landed on Earth so far. It's a tough decision whether we should use force against the dredgers. I'm going to go down the Star Trek route, and hostility should be our last resort. And whilst we've got that, we need to set control and that dredger wavelength to the top of the priority queue. I don't want to destroy them. I've got enough problems on my own without shit like that causing me issues. We'll get some more power in. And we should be okay. Food, I'm hoping that we're not going to have any more failures, but with the way things are working right now, I truly don't know. seems to be that for some reason we're failing hard when it comes to the crops. Send that shuttle back. I'm not going to send any more people here because I want this now to be a natural place for expansion, for people to expand to, as our Mars-born population increases. I think Mars-born population is the best way to try and do this as much as we can. Is there any more research items down here? Yeah, come and scan that anomaly.
Resources are low.
So what's going on here? We've got machine parts, that's fine. We're still producing more than we are using in electronics. Is it worth getting an electronics factory here, maybe? Where were the electronics factories? In production? Electronics factory. We need more power again. How do they not have power? We are producing loads of power. I do not understand. Dome has power.
Anomaly analyzed.
That's a pretty good bonus. Let's go back down here and just get that sorted out for the next one. Come off there. Go and do that. I'm truly confused as to why these are complaining for lack of power. From what I can see, we're producing plenty of power. Do we get some food in there? No, we did not. See, the power issue has gone. It was a power drain, but again, nothing to really worry about. Is it that we don't have a battery? I bet that's what it is actually. We don't have a battery for this local site. Power accumulator. Get a couple of those built. A couple of batteries on the go.
Breakthrough discovered.
Concentrate on that in a minute because we are needing to work on the our ability to survive right now. So builds, we were looking at the electronics factory.
Crop failure reported.
Oh wow. What on earth? Or what on Mars? That's probably what I should be saying. I'm going to have to send some more food down. It may well be that I'm going to have to right now. Which kind of sucks.
There are Earthsick colonists.
One Earthsick colonist? What is wrong with you? You've got the best you could possibly have in this dome, goddammit. You people make me sick. So, you know, we need to get more electronics on the go, but the electronics factory is actually going to make us use electronics factory, use electronics even. Electronics factory. No, maybe I'm wrong. Construction cost. No, it does actually cost me electronics to make electronics, to build the electronics factory. Well, I have sent it as a free prefab, so you would think. I may just have to do it and get people on board ASAP, and then we'll just slowly let them trickle in. Oh no, it's been built straight away. That's because it was a prefab. Derp.
The aliens didn't try to destroy our cities. Then again, they didn't try to contact us either.
Still, what started out as a single contact quickly grew into a series of regular visits. Even when our guests are not blaster-toting grey men, they cause damage to our colony in the subtle and cruel ways. As more and more dredgers continue to land on the surface, the future of the colony could be threatened by the lack of sufficient metallic resources. It is a sad conclusion, but our first contact with alien life could turn into a race for survival. Our scientists suggest that with the current rate of landings, then the amount of metals in our sector will be depleted within 3 years. And some of the most pessimistic of our colleagues believe that the trend is for landings to become more frequent. This would be a terrible prospect. Arrange a team, we have to work out a solution. So I need to get people over to work in this electronics factory. And maybe that's what I'm going to have to do. I don't particularly want to, but maybe bringing another shuttle from Earth. Specializations. Is it engineers? Train to work in factories. To do that. It's going to get me 13 engineers. Launch. But we only have 12 spaces here. 20 of 36. Vacant residential slots of 10. So maybe we want to get some more residential space here as well. Dome structures. Living quarters. Again, I want to make this as high as possible in terms of comfort for people, so the lower level, should I say. Excuse me, the lower level buildings will make it worthwhile. Concrete extractor. Again, I don't particularly want to jinx myself, but cargo rocket. Do I just send another ton and a half of food? And yeah, is the answer. Don't like doing it, but I feel like it's not a bad idea, given how our farming keeps failing. Storage, food storage, research, automated storage to unlock this building. Is it just depots then? It's a depot. Okay. Well, let's stick a depot. Let's stick a depot here for now. Actually, in fact, I'm going to stick a couple of food depots, and we'll do it like that. So we now want to look at maybe spinning up the second lot of rare metals. It doesn't seem like a bad idea right now. Get that up and running. Build, because we'll need power to it. There we go. And then we want some more dumping sites. To make sure that we don't have problems. Okay, go, go, go. Go, my little ones. And that'll get built. We'll get some engineers that will mostly working in factories. They will they'll come and do that as well. And yeah, that should be good. Okay then guys, well I'm going to put a cut in here, so thank you very much for watching me panic through that rather stressful moment of this game where everything seemed to be going to shit, I suppose is the right phrase. And though we managed to have saved it, and now we actually have 4 domes on the go, and one, well, we won't talk about that dome. But yeah, okay, well thank you very much for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.